dirty beard. As you know, an ordinary unhurt face like usual mine simply get a bit smudged if it is not wise enough, and there's nothing so awful about that. But a hairy face is a very matter. Different matter. Things cling to hairs except food. Things like greaves go right in among to hairs and stay there. You and I can whip our smooth face with flattener and we quickly look more or less all right again, but a hairy man cannot do that. We can also, if we are careful, eat all our meals without spreading food all over our face, but not so the hairy man. Which careful next time you see a hairy man eating his lunch, and you will notice that even if he open his mouth very wide, it is impossible for him to get a spoonful of beef stew or ice cream and chili sauce into it without leaving some of it on the hairs. Mr. Tweed didn't even bother to open his mouth wide when he ate. As a result, and because he never washed, there were also hundreds of beef his face. There wasn't big bits, mind you, because he used to whip those off with the black back of his head or on his cell while he was eating. But if you looking closer, not that you ever want to, you would see tiny little speck of dirt of scrambled eggs stuck to the hair, and spinach and tomato ketchup and fish fingers and minced chopped chicken liver and all the other disgusting things Mr. Twit liked to eat. If you look closer still, hold your nose, ladies and gentlemen. If you peer deep into the mustache burrs sticking out over his upper lip, you would probably see much longer object that had especially the white of his head, things that had been there of months and months, like a piece of maggoty green cheese, or a muddy old cornflake, or even a smiley tail of a thin sardine. Because of all this, Mr. Tweed never went really hungry, but stuck out his tongue and calling it sideways and externally and hairy jungles around his mouth. He was also obliged to find a teeth muscles here and there to nibble on. What I'm trying to tell you is that Mr. Tweed was a full and smiley old man. He was also an extremely harassed old man, as you will find out in a moment.